So the episodes continue of me versus the pigs. So that is working well now. That little thing across there makes it so that these won't lift up. That seems to be working well. But they're retaliating, and let me show you how. Okay, so that's where the hopper is. It sits on top of this cabinet, and we keep some of the feed down there as storage, and that board going across is supposed to stop it, but they ripped the hinges off. So that's no good, because if they get in there, they'll rip those bags open and eat all that feed. So I got to do something to stop that. So every time I got a little project, I got to bring the wheelbarrow down with all the stuff in it. I still find a way to have to go back up to the shop 50 times to get more things, but here we go. Let's see what we can get. All right, so my idea is that I'm just gonna get a longer board, a longer 2x4, instead of just going through that door, go all the way across and have it go into some kind of a bracket system over here. But my concern is that the wall of this cabinet is so thin and weak that, like, you know, there'll be screws coming through from that side through to here, but they'll just eventually, for sure, those pigs will just nudge on it enough that they'll break it off. So I've gone and got a piece of scrap ply, and I'm going to try to put that on the back side of this so that when I screw the wood I'm going to put on this side through it, it'll grab onto this plywood, and hopefully that'll make it strong enough.
A few moments later.
All right, so far I've got these two pieces on here. That in there is definitely not my prettiest work ever, but definitely going to be effective for making that stronger. So the screws go through this 2x4, through the cabinet, into this piece of plywood. The amount of force that it would take to rip that off is unbelievable, but those pigs are big and they're destructive, so we'll see what happens. All right, here's the final product. Board goes all the way across now, and man, that is ugly, but I'm hoping that it will work. So I put this one on there so that this board can't come out this way, but I didn't want them just reach. They would have just come around here and nosed this and just pulled this right off, because just a few screws would never hold the 2x4 in. So I had to put these little blocks. So these blocks are screwed in here, and then I screwed it in that way. So I don't know, all that 2x4 and probably about, I don't know, 20 3-inch screws in that whole thing. It is solid, but we'll see if they figure out a way.